Porky's, released in 1982, was a raucous comedy and told the tales of a group of Florida high school students hell-bent on losing their virginity. From on-screen adventures to off-screen journeys, it's time to catch up with the cast of Porky's, and we'll be paying respect to those we've lost over the years as well. Facts First presents Porky's cast then and now. Dan Monahan, Edward Pee Wee Morris. Remember the antics of Edward Pee Wee Morris, the lovable prankster whose main goal was to lose his virginity at Porky's? The actor behind Pee Wee, Dan Monahan, stepped onto the acting stage in the late 70s with a few episodes of 8 is Enough, juggling a role in the Oscar-nominated film Only When I Laugh. With the hilarity of Porky's, Monahan certainly made an impression. Following the success of the first film, Dan's journey with the Porky's franchise extended to the sequel and third installment, Porky's Revenge. With a career that played out like a delightful teen rom-com, Monahan retreated from the limelight after the 1997 horror flick Night Flyer. Today, at 67, he's relishing the serenity of photography and golf, even taking on some of the world's most renowned golf courses. He's been married since 1982 to Sharon Killius, a teacher. They have a daughter together. Alex Karras, Sheriff Wallace. Before ever setting foot on a film set, Alex Karras was already making a name in a completely different field, football. A first-round draft pick for the Detroit Lions, Karras proved his athletic prowess on the field until his retirement in 1970. His exceptional performance as a defensive tackle did not go unnoticed, earning him a well-deserved induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Transitioning from the football field to the big screen, Karras turned heads with his portrayal of the memorable character Mongo in the iconic comedy Blazing Saddles. His performance in that film caught the attention of Porky's casting directors, eventually landing him the role of Sheriff Wallace. After Porky's, Karras took a turn for the small screen and secured his most memorable role as the loving adoptive father George Papadopoulos on the hit sitcom Webster. That show, which starred Emmanuel Lewis as Webster, also featured Karras's real-life wife, Susan Clark. Tragically, in 2011, Karras began experiencing severe health problems, leading to his passing in 2012. Mark Herrier, Billy. Mark Herrier gave life to Billy, another member of the gang looking to ditch his virginity. Herrier's journey began on stage, but it was Porky's that gave him his first taste of the big screen. He simultaneously starred in the #1 movie in America and the Broadway hit Sister Mary Ignatius. Post-Porky's, his career took him through guest appearances on shows like MASH and Murder, She Wrote, and a stint on The Practice in 1998. After taking a break, Herrier made a comeback in 2019 on the Amazon show Bosch. He's currently 68, living in California, and shares 2 kids with his wife. Doug McGrath, Coach Warren. Canadian actor Doug McGrath, widely recognized for his unforgettable chuckle, first made his mark in the film industry with the 1970 film Going Down the Road, which won him a Canadian Academy Award. While his performance in Porky's might not have been as profound, it offered moviegoers a taste of McGrath's delightful humor and left a lasting impression. As Coach Warren, he became an integral part of the comedic fabric that defines the film. Though the Coach character didn't return for the Porky's sequels, McGrath's career continued to thrive. He displayed his range across numerous popular films and television shows like Falcon Crest, Little House on the Prairie, and Twilight Zone the movie. Today, he continues to contribute in the entertainment world, primarily working out of his native Canada. Wyatt Knight, Tommy. Wyatt Knight's portrayal of Tommy, the incorrigible peeping Tom, is unforgettable. Starting his acting journey with an episode of The Waltons in 1979, he went on to play diverse roles on shows like TJ Hooker and Family Ties. His acting career took a downturn in the 2000s. Around the same time, he underwent a bone marrow transplant for stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The emotional and physical toll from his treatments tragically culminated in his death in 2011 at age 56. He lived in Maui at the time, and after enduring so much, we hope he finally found peace. Roger Wilson, Mickey. Remember Mickey's dramatic hospitalization after his run-in with Porky? That's Roger Wilson, who made his mark in 7 Brides for 7 Brothers after his stint in Porky's. While his acting career wasn't lengthy, his musical prowess shined through as he fronted the band Numb in the 90s and played with the Born Again Baldwins in the 2000s. At 66, Wilson has explored various careers, from bartending and bar ownership to wellness coaching. Currently, he's at the helm of the Supper Club 7908 in Aspen, which he founded in 2018. Cyril O'Reilly, Tim. Cyril O'Reilly added a dash of depth to Porky's as Tim, a character struggling with anger issues inherited from his father. O'Reilly started acting in 1980, and while Porky's might be his most popular role, he also played a vampire in the film Dance of the Damned in the late 80s. Now at 64, O'Reilly is set to make an acting comeback in the 2023 film Pig Killer. Tony Ganios, Meat. Known for his large physique and his role as Meat in Porky's, Tony Ganios has had an interesting journey. Forced into acting at 18 by his uncle, he starred in The Wanderers before joining the Porky's gang. From there, he moved on to other roles, including a part in the second Die Hard film. Ganios later pivoted from acting to insurance, becoming an agent in New York City. Now 63, he frequents conventions and is known for giving insightful interviews. Kaki Hunter, Wendy Williams. Who could forget Wendy Williams, the girl who finally wins Pee-wee's heart? Kaki Hunter, who began her career in 1977, immortalized the character. With roles in Roadie and Just the Way You Are, she left her mark on the industry before retiring from acting. At 67, Hunter teaches whitewater rafting in Utah, has written a how-to book on earth bag building, and is involved in community theater. You can also find her showcasing her singing talents on her YouTube channel. Kim Cattrall, Miss Lynn, Lassie, Honeywell. Kim Cattrall, who played the memorable Miss Honeywell, or Lassie, began her acting career in 1975. Her filmography includes Ticket to Heaven, Masquerade, and of course Porky's, but she's most renowned for her role in Sex and the City from 1998 to 2004, which she reprised in 2 spin-off movies. Now 66, Cattrall has been active in a number of shows, including Sensitive Skin and How I Met Your Father. She's also set to appear in the film About My Father alongside Robert De Niro and has a cameo in the sequel series to Sex and the City and Just Like That. Boyd Gaines, Coach Brackett. Boyd Gaines, noted for his role in Fame, gained further recognition when he portrayed Coach Brackett. As the love-smitten coach with a soft spot for the enchanting Miss Honeywell, Gaines captured the hearts of audiences. Interestingly, this was only his second role in film or television, and it essentially set the stage for his thriving acting career. Beyond his appearances on the big screen, Gaines has also demonstrated his talents on Broadway, featuring in noteworthy productions such as She Loves Me, Cabaret, and Anything Goes. He's been showered with accolades in recognition of his work on stage. In recent years, Gaines has continued to flex his acting muscles, most notably in a supporting role in the 2019 Ansel Elgort starring film The Goldfinch. Chuck Mitchell, Porky Wallace. The Porky's cast roster wouldn't be complete without the character that gave the film its name, Porky Wallace, played masterfully by Chuck Mitchell. Mitchell brought a resonant authority to his portrayal of the brothel owner, creating a character that remains permanently etched in the audience's memory. Mitchell was not just an accomplished actor, but also an impressive singer and stand-up comedian. After Porky's, Mitchell continued entertaining audiences, notably in the 1985 comedy Better Off Dead. Tragically, he passed away in 1992 at age 64. Now it's time to hear from you. Who's your favorite character from Porky's? Let us know in the comments section below.